Hi, I'm NeekieS and I'm part of Junior PM Film.
Have you ever watched Bob the Builder? Well, he was created with stop motion. The reason I chose stop motion as my explorations project is because since I was very little, I've watched shows like Bob the Builder and Shaun the Sheep, which I learned as I got older were created with stop motion. Since I love these shows so much as a child, I wanted to learn more about it and be able to create something like that. Stop motion was created by J. Stuart Blackton and Albert E. Smith. They originally created the stop motion film The Humpty Dumpty Circus, which was released in 1898. The definition of stop motion is a cinematographic technique whereby the camera is repeatedly stopped and started, for example, to give animated figures the impression of movement. In other words, stop motion is an animated film technique where objects are physically manipulated in individually photographed frames so they appear to exhibit motion or change when the frames are played back. There are many types of stop motion. However, these are three of the most popular types of stop motion. One of them is object motion, which is the use of any item or object that can be found in a daily household or whatever object you find that you want to use. Another is claymation, which is the use of clay objects, which is what I did for my personal project. And lastly, there is cutout animation, which is the use of paper cutouts. I created this infographic to show stop motion in a simple, easy to gather way. So as you can see, image 1 is the start of our walk, and each frame or image is taken so that we show one cohesive motion when they're all put together. The first thing I did when creating my stop motion film was creating the clay characters that I was going to feature in it. Then I set up a backdrop using a roll of paper and leaned it up against a bag of toilet paper. Then on the sides, I weighed them down with small batteries, just so that it wouldn't fly away. Then I set up my tripod and my camera at the level of the characters, and I made sure that the camera was focused and had the entire frame in it. Then, from there, I individually moved the characters and took pictures every time I moved one of the characters. Then, after I did this, I took all of my images and put them in Premiere Pro. When I put them in Premiere Pro, I set each image to a short duration of time so that when I played it, it looked like all the images were moving as one motion. This process was extremely tedious and took a lot of time. However, I finally got to my final product. Here it is. I hope you enjoy. Stop motion is an amazing way to test your creativity and to see what you can come up with. This is something that everyone can do, so I encourage you to go try it.